And coming up on Mountain News this morning, Governor Andy Beshear makes a major announcement that he says will impact the future of flood-impacted eastern Kentucky counties for generations to come. And an eastern Kentucky woman continues her mission to make sure flood survivors have access to warm meals as we keep working toward the future.
Dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Alrighty, good morning to you. It's Wednesday and it's 6 o'clock and it's cold, and you know the big story is what we could be seeing later this week, but I'm going to give you a little update on my sweet little Winona this morning, and just a quick one. She did fine with her surgery yesterday. Doctor said she did great. And my good friend Patricia, she's a viewer, Brandon, she and I thick as thieves now. We've been messaging back and forth on how I can take care of my little thing, because she's not in the best mood, but I can't blame her. So
I understand.
Yeah, and then this cold weather, thankfully she's an indoor cat.
Right.
So
Hopefully she feels better soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't let her go outside, especially after Thursday night going into Friday morning, because it's going to be a rough one. We'll talk about today first as we take a look at I-75 down there at London this morning. We're seeing not a whole lot of action just yet. Temperatures in the upper 20s down that way. Teens, 20s, and 30s. Now, Wise has actually went up 2 degrees. That's interesting, 34 to 36. That's the warmest spot in the region. Jackson back down to 29. They were at 30 a few minutes ago. Ashland now the cold spot at 18. Urban right behind them at 19. So temperatures still dropping in some locations. Temperatures going up in others. So a little extra to max warming needed on your coffee meter this morning. The next dozen hours, if you're grabbing some kind of snack or a breakfast or a donut to head out the door, look pretty good today. Sunshine as we'll clear the donuts away, and then again, temperatures top out the upper 40s. Those clouds will increase, though, later this afternoon. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you so much. Well, nearly 5 months following historic flooding that destroyed thousands of homes and businesses and left at least 43 people dead, Governor Andy Beshear made an announcement that he says will impact the future of several eastern Kentucky counties for generations to come. Alyssa Williams reports.
For the hundreds of eastern Kentuckians still living in travel trailers, or for those worried about the economic future of these destroyed areas, change is coming.
So today I'm thrilled to announce our plan for long-term recovery that helps lift our neighbors up while securing more usable flat land for future opportunities.
On Tuesday, Governor Andy Beshear, his staff, and local leaders gathered in Knott County to announce a plan to build a new community in the county called Olive Branch.
We're looking at a lot of great ideas for this Knott County location. Ideas that include small and medium and large lots for homes, senior apartments, parks, and recreation space for our families. We hope maybe even an elementary school.
Governor Beshear also announced a partnership with the Housing Development Alliance, adding that they will be receiving $600,000 to begin building homes for families in need.
We've said all along that we want to get this recovery right. We do not want to settle for just a box, which is what somebody said. We just need boxes to get people in boxes. We want them to have high-quality, long-lasting, energy-efficient homes.
Governor Beshear said this will be a multi-year project that will continue across Perry, Breathitt, and Letcher counties.
It's going to take a lot of coordination, but it's really exciting to not just know we're going to build back, but we're going to be able to build more.
Governor Beshear says this project will begin early 2023. In Knott County, Alyssa Williams, WYMT Mountain News.
Land for the Olive Branch community was donated by Sean and Tammy Adams. Governor Beshear also announced the state will be partnering with the Foundation for Appalachia Kentucky to continue helping eastern Kentuckians with home repairs as well. Before coming to Knott County, Governor Beshear, the First Lady, and their kids were at Jenny Wiley State Resort Park in Prestonsburg. Here's a few of the pictures of the Beshears, along with Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman, bringing gifts and toys to kids who were impacted by the flood. The First Lady also remarked that she is grateful for the kind and generous people and organizations that make Christmas special for those children. Well, when the flood ravaged the Knott County community of Hindman in July, one eastern Kentucky woman made a vow to help those in need. And on Tuesday, her efforts continued. Volunteers with Kate's Food Tent set up a Christmas dinner giveaway in Hindman, handing out hot meals and family-style meals that can be enjoyed later this week. Santa even made an appearance to hand out some toys to kids.
Every day, I just feel God all throughout Knott County. Every person in line, they impact me every day, and that's the reason I continue to show up. The holidays are special, but every day of doing this, that's why people ask, why am I doing this? It's for the people.
Clemens says as long as God allows her to, she will keep feeding the people of Knott County. Kate's Food Tent is set up in downtown Hyman Monday through Friday each week. Operation Barbecue Relief served meals to people in need yesterday. The organization has been in our region multiple times since the flood happened, and one person living in Knott County who lost everything says it means a lot still receiving help from so many outside organizations.
Well, where we're staying at right now it's real small, and it's real hard to cook and stuff.
Operation Barbecue staff served hot meals and frozen meals for families to enjoy later. The staff says they served around 3,000 meals. Well, with incoming weather lining up with the holiday travel season, officials say planning ahead will be key to getting to your festivities safely. They'll be doing the best they can to make roads passable, but say anyone who has to be on the roads needs to be careful. Kimberly Donahue got a walkthrough of some of Kanawha County's preparations.
The forecasted winter weather may add a challenge to a normally busy time for holiday travel.
We expect snow and we expect cold weather, and we absolutely want and need a white Christmas. But with all that being said, it's going to get pretty tough.
West Virginia Governor Jim Justice's state of preparedness causing all of the state's 55 counties to be in planning mode. Kanawha County officials say a lot of their challenges will involve treating the interstates.
My recommendation, if you can travel before or way after the event. Again, don't want to be traveling during a snow event or during any icing. I would watch the forecast and make sure you travel in advance.
Sigmund says trucks like these will be all over the roads and highways as necessary throughout the course of the storm. So he says in order for you and the crews to get home to your loved ones safely, give them plenty of room to work.
If you've got family coming in to visit, let them know what the weather conditions may be here and alter their travel plans to not be here when it's going to be icy and snowy. Maybe come in early. With it changing over and we get some freezing weather, get out of the way and let these folks that's clearing the road work. A lot of people get in their way. Give them room to work. They're going to be the heroes of the moment. A lot of us will be out here while everybody else is enjoying the holiday. Others will be out there trying to make sure it's safe for us.
It was Kimberly Donahue reporting. If you see a down power line, officials say to report it, but don't go near it. Treat all down power lines as if they're live.
.607 here on this Wednesday morning, middle of the week, and the beginning of winter officially this afternoon, just before 5 o'clock. Temperatures out there winter-like, 20s, 30s, and some teens out there as well this morning. So just be aware of that. 36 Wise, 18 in Ashland. That's your range this morning. Regionally, a lot of 20s, 30s, and 40s out there, but that bitter cold air is coming. And I think we're going to see, I might pull in the national map here in just a little bit because I'm curious to see what some of those areas up there in their purple are already at this morning. But that cold air is moving toward us, and we're going to be feeling it. 26 this morning, give or take a degree or two, and then we'll be in the upper 40s with some sunshine by later this afternoon. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you so much. When we come back to our Mountain News this morning, the president of Ukraine prepares to meet with President Joe Biden on U.S. soil before delivering a message to Congress. We'll have more on that visit when we come back.